We've got Kawhi Leonard. Davis is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the West. All-Stars.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. You see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Paxson passes to Cartwright. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
And so here is Chicago. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Kicks it to Jordan. Bulls moving the ball around, and the jam by Bill Cartwright.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Here's Jordan, and the rejection by Cousins. Down low, it's deflected. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Pippen, and the rejection by Cousins. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. B.J. Armstrong's checked in for the Bulls. B.J. Armstrong. Jordan dishes to Armstrong. The pass to Cartwright. He feeds it to Armstrong. The drive by Jordan. The stupendous finish in traffic. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah shots.
And Thompson kicks to Cousins. 5 on the clock. That doesn't go either for Davis.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
To the inside. Armstrong gets the bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
It's Curry with the drive. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. James Harden. He's checked in for Aldridge. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Steph Curry. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Will Purdue's checked in for Cartwright. Williams comes in for Horace Grant. Johnson, he's checked in for Pippen. And Hodges subbed in for Jordan. Now here's Johnson. Armstrong. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Now the Bulls with it. And Hodges kicks to Armstrong. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
The West making some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Cousins. Draymond Green comes in for Davis. And Chris Paul subbed in for Klay Thompson.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here is Hodges. Johnson outside. Purdue the screen. Back to Johnson. Ball against Hodges. He kicks it to Williams. Can't hit. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and finished off by Westbrook.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Here is Hodges following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Armstrong with it. Purdue the screen. Armstrong passes to Williams from 12 feet out. And slam dunk by Purdue.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win. Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Armstrong against Harden. They double him with Green. And Hodges kicks to Armstrong. From 18 feet away, can't get it to go. Good D by Harden.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Jordan. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
13 feet away. Hodges misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Green inside, working on Purdue.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Hodges against Paul. Goes up at the stripe. Hodges misses.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
He dishes it to Armstrong. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan.
From. I make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums.